Hey, what's up, guys? This is Andrew Smersek with Combat Art Training. Today, we're going to be talking about constitutional carry in Florida. Recently, Governor DeSantis was asked whether or not he would sign into law constitutional carry, and he said he would. And I'm all about it. Okay, I was asked recently what I thought about it, what my feelings were, being that I'm prior military. I go take training classes and I teach classes, and I actually issue certificates for people to get their permits. I'm all about it. Okay, and I could sit here and be like, no, you need to have training, otherwise we can't trust you, and you need to do what I've done. But that's wrong. Okay, the permit, the permit is fucking wrong. Okay, if you have a concealed carry permit, you shouldn't be proud of yourself that you have that card. There are other things you should be proud of yourself for, and we'll talk about that later. But the permit itself is infringement. Okay, being able to carry weapons, whatever you want, and I mean whatever you want, wherever you want, is a God-given right. God-given. It was supposed to be ensured by the Second Amendment, but state and federal government have infringed upon that. Now, a lot of places you're required to have a permit, and a lot of other places you're not allowed to have a gun at all. Okay, so literally, so if you want permits, you might as well just vote Democrat. I'm saying this because I truly believe it. Don't pretend to be on my side, and I'm pro Second Amendment. However, don't fucking do that, okay? It's all or nothing, and it always has been, okay? So let's think about it. The permit doesn't allow you to do anything. It literally only prevents good people from being able to act. So criminals don't give a shit about the permit anyways, okay? They don't give a shit about whether or not you're old enough to get your permit or where you're allowed to carry your gun. Okay, it's all stupid. The permit for a law-abiding citizen, if they don't have it yet and they have like an active threat in their life, they'll probably choose not to do the right thing and carry their gun to protect themselves and their family or those they care about, right? They'll probably be like, well, I don't have my permit. I don't want to get in trouble with the law, so I'm not going to do the right thing and carry my gun. On the other side of that, if they do the right thing, like they have an active threat in their life, imagine a young woman and she's got a crazy ex-boyfriend, crazy jealous fucking psycho dude, right? If she does do the right thing, the thing that makes sense, and carries her gun to protect herself, you want her to be a criminal if you support concealed carry permits, okay? The right thing to do is to be able to protect yourself. I don't think if you're just trying to protect yourself, you're a fucking criminal. And it's really that simple. I should just end the video now. But let's continue. All right. Sometimes people just don't get their permits, right? Because either it could be money, right? Don't be poor. But sometimes that happens where people just can't afford some basic stuff, right? I shouldn't be punishing poor people. Sometimes people have procrastinated because, they've got other shit they're trying to focus on. They haven't gotten around to the permit. We shouldn't be punishing them for that. We shouldn't be telling them, well, you're still not allowed to carry your gun because you procrastinated. All right. Sometimes people are asleep, right? Like a lot of people who will watch this video probably haven't done any real training yet because they are, in fact, asleep. They are not awake to the realities of the world, that the world is dangerous and that there is such a thing as evil. And you're in your own bubble. Okay. So if you want people to get training, are you setting the example? Okay, because if all you did was take your basic concealed carry class, that's the bare minimum. And it's a fucking joke, okay? Go look up Florida Statute 790.06, and, there's a list of classes that they'll accept for you to get your permit, but look at what's actually required of the instructor. It's not much, and I'm fine with that. Okay? I wish there wasn't even a need for the permits, okay? I wish we just had constitutional carry around the world, okay? Not just America, not just Florida. But if all you've done is the bare minimum to get your permit, your opinion does not fucking matter, okay? You are not setting the example. There should be no less than 1 year in between classes, and you should be taking real classes. Go to a place like, I go to Tactical Response all the time. I just did a class with Jared Reston. Green Line Tactical is around here. And there's a bunch of others. Go to the bigger schools. Thunder Ranch, Gun Sight. Do something. Do some real shit. Not just the FUD-ass concealed carry class. And the other thing, too, is when you look at Like if you see someone who's upset that they're going to bring in constitutional carry and they're an instructor, look at what their actual credentials are. Because if it just says certified instructor, that's bullshit. Okay, you can take 2 NRA classes and you can be a certified instructor. And if you've done anything real outside that, when you're in that class, you'll recognize the level that those people are actually at. Because I've seen it all the time at the range where like a certified instructor flags the whole fucking range, or saying some retarded shit to their students about how racking a shotgun scares people out of the house, or they're afraid to carry with a fucking round in the chamber. Okay? You should be doing more. Okay? So go take a real class, go take a real, gunfighting class, like take a real pistol class. But more importantly than that, go take medical training. Not just one class, take several. All right? Go take some force on force training, something where they're shooting at you, where you're shooting back, and sometimes you're not supposed to shoot at all. Okay? Go take some low light training, go do more. Okay? It shouldn't just be the concealed carry class, because that's a fucking joke anyways. And if you want people to be trained before they're allowed to carry a gun, you need to be influencing that. You need to be setting the example. You need to get out of that fucking bubble, okay, of like, oh, I did my one class, or you only train at one place. Get out of that bubble and get on a path. Go do more, okay? And this includes veterans, all right? I'm a veteran, and I'll say firsthand, just because they're infantry doesn't mean they know what they're talking about. And on the other side of that, too, like the most pogue motherfucker in the world can turn in a DD-214, and they're like, yep, that's good to go. You know what you're doing. And they're allowed to carry. And I'm fine with that. But if you don't do anything outside of that, okay, you're being an asshole. You're failing yourself, you're failing your family, and you're failing those around you who should be depending on you. You need to be a leader, okay? And it's on you. So do more. Go take more classes, all right? Don't just do the bare minimum. Now, as far as the open carry aspect, because I've heard that talked about too, I'm not into open carry. I don't do open carry, but I don't want it to be illegal, okay? If you want to open carry, go for it, right? Don't be retarded, but I don't have an issue with that. That's another freedom thing for me, okay? Plus, when I see people open carrying, I'm like, free gun. All right. Anyways, that's it, guys. Set the example. Go take more training classes. Go start a YouTube channel, share videos, become an instructor yourself, get more people certified for concealed carry permits or something, but do something. Okay, don't just sit there and bitch that people are going to be able to carry guns. That's a simple human right issue. Anyways, thank you to all my subscribers, everyone who comments. Thank you to people who buy my gear. And thank you especially to my students. You guys are the best. Keep fighting communism, and remember that training saves lives.